Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you, Capricorn. Let's have a look. What is going on for you this week? This week you get the Lover's card. A relationship, a love connection is on your mind. Whether this is your current relationship, whether it's one that you're hoping to be in, whether it's a connection or a collaboration that you are hoping to set up, this is what's taking your focus this week. You are very heavily centered or focused on a relationship. For those of you that are partnered, I actually feel like things are really good for you. I feel like this week is just going to be an extension or a carry on of that energy. It's kind of like you're just like, yeah, you know what, my relationship is finally in the place that I would like it to be. I actually feel like things are moving well with me. I feel like things are good in my connection. For those of you that are single, it does look like it's a bit more of a rocky situation. That's not to say that you're not enjoying yourself, even in current lockdown. This is my disapproving face. But it does suggest that you guys are, you know, there's a choice here that's going to be presented to you. I feel like this week it's going to be a make or break week. Now, remember, Venus is going retrograde on the 13th of May. So that, you know, this week, come what, 2-3 days into this week, Venus is going retrograde, and what that kind of says is you will be evaluating relationships in some way, shape or form, and you'll actually be in a place where you're ready, willing and able to communicate that. It's kind of like for a lot of you, you're just kind of getting to that, not even getting to, you're at that space where you're like, okay, we're either doing this or we're not, but I'm telling you from here on in, it's either on or it's off, because you know what, I've got other stuff to do. I mean, this is Capricorn, right? You know, once they've made up their mind, oh gosh, fixed signs are stubborn, Capricorns are just as stubborn. All right, so the direction card, let's give it some context. 4 of Wands. This is beautiful. So on the other hand of this, right, for those of you that are single Capricorns, it looks like it's good news. Maybe putting down that final ultimatum of, you know, what are we on, are we off, is the thing that you needed to do. It does look like for those of you that are either planning an event or planning to go to an event, it looks like the event will go ahead. It looks like it's on. So this week, if there is someone says, you know, oh, I want to buy tickets for this, but I'm not sure. If you get an invite to a specific event, this is your green light, right? So whatever it is that you're invited to that looks like a celebration, a wedding, an engagement, something of that nature, maybe it's even not necessarily a festival, but something along those lines, you can go ahead and buy the tickets because you make it there. All right. What I will say to you though is, for those of you that are single, I mean, for those of you that are partnered, like I said, the relationship looks good. I'm seeing no issues with that at all. For those of you that are single, for some of you, you're putting down an ultimatum and it has the desired effect for this person to buck up their ideas and finally commit. For a select few of you, this looks like an engagement. I kind of feel like for those of you that are in relationships, new relationships especially, that have made it through the quarantine, this is kind of, this bodes really well for you, because it's kind of like the universe saying, yeah, you've made it. Like, this is it. You've done enough. From here on, it's going to be you guys. Lovely. For your insight card of what's coming in this week, you get the Devil card. This is you. This is you all up in your energy and your feelings. What I love most about this as well, right? So the Lover's card is number 6. 1 and 6 gives you, 1 and 5 even gives you 6. So, and I always say this as well, the Lover's card, talks about the choice that you made. The Devil card talks about the results of those choices. And you know, this card is not necessarily an easy card, but because it is the card that represents your sign, this comes up as you. So it basically says this week you've got to be your original self. That's really important. And also, this is a week where you are going to have to lay down some sort of you know, we saw this for you last week as well, you know, laying down ultimatums, being really sort of not abrupt, but it does look like you're having to kind of set the terms or set the lines of something. Now, your Devil card can also be about patterns and cycles, and not necessarily very good ones. It falls underneath the Lovers card. So this is literally the week where you're kind of making or breaking a relationship. If you are in that space, whatever it is, it will be revealed to you this week. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments, if it's not too personal, how it goes. Take care, and I'll see you soon.